Suzanne Collins' Catching Fire, the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy, is a gripping continuation of Katniss Everdeen's journey from reluctant survivor to symbol of rebellion. Building on the explosive events of the Hunger Games, Collins expands the scope of her dystopian world, weaving together themes of survival, political manipulation, and the spark of revolution. The novel begins with Katniss and Peeta returning to District 12 as victors of the Hunger Games. Though they should be safe, their defiance against the Capitol has made them targets. President Snow warns Katniss that her act of rebellion, the choice to save both herself and Peeta, has ignited unrest across the districts. What was once a personal struggle for survival now becomes a political battle with consequences far beyond her control. Katniss finds herself caught between her public role as the Capitol's pawn and her private desire to protect her loved ones. Her relationships with Peeta and Gale grow more complicated as love, loyalty, and survival intertwine. Collins portrays Katniss with depth, showing her vulnerability, resilience, and the growing weight of responsibility as she becomes a reluctant symbol of hope. The central event of the novel is the Quarter Quell, a special edition of the Hunger Games held every 25 years. This time, the tributes are drawn from existing victors, forcing Katniss and Peeta back into the arena. The new games are deadlier, filled with traps, shifting alliances, and moral dilemmas. Collins uses the arena as both a literal battleground and a metaphor for the larger struggle against oppression. The supporting cast of victors, Finico Dyer, Joanna Mason, Beatty, and others, adds richness to the narrative. Each character brings their own history and perspective, highlighting the trauma of survival and the cost of rebellion. Their alliances with Katniss and Peeta underscore the growing sense of unity among those oppressed by the Capitol. The climax is electrifying as Katniss realizes that the games themselves are part of a larger plan to spark revolution. Her defiance reaches new heights when she destroys the arena's force field, symbolically shattering the Capitol's control. The resolution is both triumphant and unsettling, as Katniss is rescued by rebels but learns that Peeta has been captured, setting the stage for the final installment. Catching Fire has been praised for its blend of action, emotional depth, and political commentary. Collins expands her dystopian vision, showing how personal choices can ignite collective resistance. The novel resonates as both a thrilling adventure and a meditation on power, sacrifice, and the cost of freedom. Ultimately, Catching Fire is about the spark of rebellion, the moment when survival transforms into resistance. Collins delivers a story that is both heart-pounding and thought-provoking, cementing Katniss Everdeen as one of the most iconic heroines in modern literature.